Hi, everybody. So, in these days and times, I wanted to share with everybody a practice that has been very meaningful to me. So meaningful, in fact, that I wrote an ebook on it and developed a whole class around it. And what I've discovered, though, is that in regards to a self paced class that even does have some video within it, and even with the ebook, there are spaces that are really left, um, have been really left open for some people. And so I have been playing with the idea of, right now, this is just a video, but also of doing some Facebook Lives and also some more live Zoom spaces where we can talk about spiritual autobiographies specifically. People can ask their questions, and we can even spend 20, 30 minutes together as a group parsing through the different components of spiritual autobiography and the writing of one. And so today, I simply just wanted to bring to you this page. It's one of the pages in the class, and it's one of the pages in the book. And for me, it holds the essence of spiritual autobiography. That first sentence: this is your time, right? We all know what autobiography is. You know how to write out the days and times of your life, and you could do that in a collage, on a timeline. Um, but the growth of our spiritual formation, the reality of our spiritual formation, our spiritual journey, whatever that looks like and means for you, also has a progression. And there are times to reflect back upon it, to use it in such a way that can help form and fashion the steps going forward, reconcile some of the steps you've taken, and help orient to really even where you are here and now. And so, some of the ways that we're going to be doing this together is through screen share, through some of more of these videos, through some live Zoom times together, but creating a timeline of your life, right? What were some of the meaningful spiritual occurrences or aha moments where you felt that you were really impacted and the formation of more of your inner being took flight? Um, People find it helpful at times to break it down into 10-year periods of time and then go into smaller segments. You can note highlights and valleys, trials and testing. I'm just reading the copy that's in front of you. Transitions of belief or times of deconstruction. And actually, it was during my time of deconstructing my spiritual life and ideologies and theologies that really brought me into spiritual autobiography, asking those big questions. What do I believe? Why is this important to me? What practices of spiritual formation have I embarked upon? And who are the people who have influenced me along the way? And so it is in taking the time to ask these questions, to pause, to breathe, to be with the answers. That's why I loved this picture, right? It's time to just lean and imagine, reflect, and breathe. And so, in that, I invite you, and I'll have links in the video to check out the spiritual autobiography book, to check out the class, but also to know if yeah, if that investment isn't something you want to make just yet, That I am. I'm going to be taking pieces of the class and of the book and coming to them and parsing them out. And then, and then creating times together where, where we can do that one another, whether in a dialogue, a group discussion, a Q&A format. I really do believe in the practices of spiritual formation. We're going to start with spiritual autobiography. We're probably going to move on to walking of a labyrinth and using the tool and practice of a labyrinth, whether it be a journal page, a handheld labyrinth, an actual physical labyrinth that one can walk. I'm going to be doing these kinds of videos and exercises with that. Lecto Divinia and Lecto Vigio are other practices, silence and stillness. And so, like I said, I am a big believer in the practices of spiritual formation, but I'm also a huge believer in community and accompanying each other upon these explorations and discoveries. And so, just going to dive in, and we're going to start with spiritual autobiography, and and then we're going to go from there. So keep out a look. The YouTube channel that you're on as you're watching this video is Amazement Awaits, and subscribe to it. Like the videos, share them, and let's join in talking about spiritual autobiography.